Hello everyone, this is Mahima here to explain my sixth experiment in Web Technology Lab to make use of timer functions and objects in a JavaScript. In this experiment, we are supposed to first of all create a digital clock. For that, I have created a function, display time. In this function, first of all, I have created an object for date. Date is a defined or a predefined object in JavaScript using which we can calculate the date. Over here I have computed my hour, minutes and seconds using the functions get hours, get minutes and get seconds. These are inbuilt functions to calculate the hours, minutes and seconds. Now I have displayed the time in the tag which is identified by the name time in this way, hour followed by minute and second, which appears in this way. Now over here I am supposed to call a function so that for every 1 second this function would be called. So we have an inbuilt function in JavaScript called setInterval, within which I have called my display time, and that I have called for 1 second, which is represented in milliseconds. So this is my output. Now for the second question, we are supposed to change the background every time this button is clicked. In order to do that, I have created a function change background, and I have made use of math.random function multiplied by 255. So in so many number of combinations, my color is displayed randomly. And so when I click this button, the background color keeps changing. Now for the third one, we are supposed to increase the size of the text when the mouse is over it. For that, I have created two functions. One is this increase size, in which I have increased the size to 28 pixels, and then decrease size, which is 20 pixels. For that, in my HTML code, I have given the events as on mouse over, and I have called the increase size function, and on mouse out I have given as the decrease size function, which means when the mouse is over, increase size is called, and when the mouse is out, I have called the decrease function. Now for the first one, I am supposed to move this car on pressing this button and stop it on pressing this button. For that, I have created two functions, car move and car stop. First of all, I have created a tag which is identified by this ID, and I have displayed this image, and then I have given its position as relative, and its initial position would be 0 pixels. And then within the car move function, I have given it as being appended by 10 pixels every time, which is why it keeps moving by 10 pixels every time this button is pressed. And then I have used an inbuilt function called as set timeout for every interval. And then when I want to stop it, I have made use of clear timeout function, which is also inbuilt. This clears out every timing we would have given using the set timeout function, and so the car gets stopped in this way. Now for my last question, we are supposed to make use of array of objects and create an object and have certain properties and values, and then based on the year of birth of the student, we are supposed to display the data. So over here I have created 6 values or 6 attributes inside my object, and then I have created a function student, within which by making use of for loop I have created these conditions, and then I have given my values in this way. So my object values get displayed according to the year in this way. So that's all for my experiment. Thank you for watching.